What's going on, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to my channel, Seasons Change. My name is Desiree. If you are new here, Happy New Year, everybody. It is 2026. And real quick, I just wanted to come in here and give you a little bit of explanation. We'll do two things. Give you a little bit of explanation why I named my channel Seasons Change and an update to my 2026 Bible reading plan. So I changed my channel name to Seasons Change because I have currently completed one season of my life. I completed that back in September of 2025, and it's been about 13 years that I was in that one season. I finally came out of it in September 2025. But I'm also embracing another season in my life, and that's the season of time. In exactly 3 months and 11 days, I will be 50 years old. And since 2021, I have been on this journey to love me and accept me for who I am and not give a care about what other people think about me, because y'all, it ain't none of my business what y'all think about me. It's not. It's none of my business what you think about me, and it shouldn't be any of your business what people think about you, but to each his own. I can no longer live to please other people. I have to live to please me. I spent 40 some odd years of my life pleasing other people, and that caused me to have a nervous breakdown, and we ain't about that life no more. Okay, we are on a healing journey. We are in maintenance stage. We are not about that life anymore. Okay, we're just not. I am quick to say, you know what, we're gonna squash whatever beef we got, but I'm also quick to say, you know what, once we squash this beef, you go your way, I go mine, because that way we won't have no issues. We can still be cordial, but we cutting this off right here and right now. You know what I mean? That's me now. I'll give you 24 hours to get yourself together. If we have an argument and you talk to me left-sided, you got 24 hours to get yourself together, because in that 24 hours, when we come back, you're going to hear me, and I'm going to be calm, cool, and collected. Okay? That's how I've been operating since 2021. Since I've gone through therapy, that is exactly how I have been operating, and people have turned around and respected me more for standing on my own, standing 10 toes on what I say I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it. They have respected me more because they know 9 times out of 10 they were in the wrong in the first place, but they know I'm not backing down. The old Desiree left. This new one, they don't know what to expect. So I feel good about that, because the fact that people don't know how to approach me because they were used to me being one way, and now I'm totally different, but I'm still the same person. They don't know how to approach me, and they don't know how to talk to me. And then there are some people that talk to me all kind of crazy, and then they look at me and they think, okay, something must be wrong, because I'm standing there with my coffee in my hand and smiling. And I'm like, they just have no idea, because they don't know that they got 24 hours. I say that because I need 24 hours. I need 24 hours, because if I go right back at you, I'm wrong, because I'll be talking to you in my feelings and my emotions, and I don't want you to know that you're taking me down that road, because that's what people like to do. But if you get to the point where you learn, I'm gonna give you 24 hours. I might give you 48 hours, because I might need an extra 24 hours, but I'm gonna give you at least 24. Because when I come back, you're not going to expect it. You're just not going to expect it. And that's me. I have grown up so much in these last 4 or 5 years, y'all. I have grown up so much, or 4 years. I've grown up so much emotionally and mentally that I can't afford to just let people talk to me all kind of crazy without me checking them in a nice way. I can't afford that anymore. I just can't. I've lost too many years of my life just allowing people to talk to me and treat me any old kind of way. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. It's not aesthetic over here. It's not aesthetic over here. Embracing the seasonal change, the changing of seasons, includes chaos. It does not include aesthetic. I don't know where people get that from, but it does not include aesthetic. Not at all. At least not in the lives of real people that are dealing with real things, that are showing real things in their life, and not just sitting here curating something to make it look good, for other people, to give people the impression that you have all of this going on, when you know your life is a bunch of chaos behind that screen. No, we're not doing that. I'm not curating nothing fake over here. Everything that I share with you is real. It's unaesthetic. It ain't nothing fake about it. Period. My channel is about journeying through or navigating through the various waters that I have to navigate through, such as continuing to build my relationship with God, continuing to work on my physical health journey, my body recomp, continuing to become more financially stable and debt free, continuing to budget, okay? Continuing with reading and enjoying reading and reading for enjoyment, not to outread somebody else, not to read a million books, trying to beat somebody else, not trying to read the same books everybody else is reading, not trying to follow the same bookish trends that everybody else do. No. When I read for enjoyment. I read because I just want to immerse myself in a different world or a different mind, to just enjoy reading. I used to read all the time, which is why I don't read romance novels. Romance novels can kick rocks with me. I'm all about psychological thrillers. Y'all, I read so many romance novels when I was younger. I think I've read every single romance novel that model Fabio, he was on the cover of almost every single romance novel that I read. If you are my age, you know about Fabio. If you don't, look him up. Fabio. I can't think of his last name, but he did go by his first name. Fabio. My aunt has so many books with this man on the cover of all these romance novels. It didn't make no sense. I got sick and tired of reading no romance novels. I switched up to reading Omar Tyree, Fly Girl, which I do love that book. I need to get that book again because I don't know what happened to it. But I switched up to reading Omar Tyree. Oh my God, what's the other Eric? Oh God, y'all know the Gideon series. That man. I switched up from the romance novels to that, but I love psychological thrillers. And y'all, if I can only read psychological thrillers, I think I'll be messed up. So I will read crime, I will read drama, but I can't do psychological. I can't do romance novels. I just cannot do it. I just can't. Nope. Give me a good psychological read and I'm straight. But I want to read for enjoyment. I'm not trying to outdo anybody else. When I was in the bookish community before, I was trying to follow the same trends everybody else was following, just like I was doing when I was in the budgeting community before. And it just fell apart because none of that was me. None of that was me. What is me is just reading for enjoyment. That's it. Grabbing a book, going somewhere, sitting on the couch, going to the car, going to the park, whatever, and just reading and losing myself in a book. And y'all, I have read some books that have me questioning a whole lot. I'm going to do another video today to show you the books it's only 2 books that I'm thinking about trying to read in this first quarter. And if I just have 2 books, it's just 2 books. So be it. But I'm going to share those books with you. I'm going to also continue to share with you work days in the life as an executive administrative assistant, as well as show you things that I'm learning as I go through my last coding class. I didn't have the opportunity to do that with my first coding class, but I will see what I can share with you during my second coding class. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you this. My channel is not and will never be focused on one thing. I'm going to be focused on a myriad of things. I'm showing you various parts of my life, not just one, because not one of us is compartmentalized in one thing. We don't just deal with one thing, okay? And, I see people that focus on one thing, and that's good. Budgeting community, that's what that's about. The bookish community, that's what that's about. But one thing I have learned is that that's not me. I can't just focus on one thing. I have to share a lot of different things about my life because, believe it or not, we all have similar likes. We just don't know it until we share it. Okay, I will see y'all later. Bye.